Life isn't always fair, is it? We often find ourselves grappling with the unexpected, trying to make sense of the chaos that surrounds us. Sometimes it feels like we're dealt a handful of jokers when everyone else seems to have a royal flush. The plans we meticulously crafted seem to unravel before our eyes. Unexpected detours pop up on the journey we thought we had mapped out. These twists and turns can leave us feeling lost and disoriented. Disappointment stings, leaving us wondering where to turn. It's in these moments of vulnerability that we often seek solace and guidance. We've all been there, in that place of confusion and hurt, questioning why things happen the way they do. It's a universal experience, one that connects us all. But what if I told you that even in the midst of these trials, there's a source of strength and guidance waiting to be discovered, a beacon of hope that can light our way through the darkest times? What if I told you that you are not alone in your struggles, that there are others who have walked this path before you and found their way through? There's an ancient wisdom passed down through generations that speaks to the very heart of human suffering and offers a lifeline of hope. This wisdom reminds us that even in our darkest hours, we can find strength, comfort, and a sense of purpose. This wisdom isn't found in self-help books or motivational seminars. It's found in the pages of a timeless book that has provided comfort and direction for centuries. Within its stories and teachings, we encounter men and women who faced their own share of hardships, doubts, and fears. Their stories, though written long ago, resonate with our own human experiences. They teach us that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by how we respond to them. They remind us that even in the darkest of times, a glimmer of hope can light the way forward. Think of David, a young shepherd who faced down a giant with nothing but a slingshot and unwavering faith. His courage wasn't born out of physical strength, but from a deep-seated belief that he was not alone in his battle. Or Esther, a woman who risked her life to save her people from annihilation. She stood before a king, risking everything, driven by a purpose greater than herself. And what about Job, who lost everything but still refused to curse the name of the one who gave him life? His faith was tested beyond measure, yet he held on. These individuals didn't have it easy. Their paths were fraught with challenges and seemingly insurmountable obstacles. They faced seemingly insurmountable odds, yet they clung to a belief that there was a power greater than themselves, a force that could see them through. This force, this faith, was their guiding light in the darkest of times. Their stories are not mere fairy tales. They are testaments to the indomitable spirit that resides within each of us. They remind us that no matter the mountains we face, we too can find the strength to overcome. Section 4. Cultivating hope in the barren land. So, how do we tap into that same wellspring of strength and hope? How do we find the courage to keep going when everything around us seems desolate and dry? How do we cultivate faith when life feels like a barren wasteland? When the ground beneath us feels cracked and parched, and our spirits feel equally dry? It starts with a simple choice. A choice to believe that even in the midst of our pain, we are not forgotten. A choice to see the potential for growth and renewal, even in the harshest conditions. Quiet your heart and listen. Listen to the whispers of hope that are often drowned out by the noise of despair. Open yourself to the possibility that there's a loving presence that surrounds you, even when you can't feel it. Trust that this presence is guiding you, even through the most challenging times. Seek out stories of resilience and triumph. Let these stories be a beacon of light in your darkest moments. Let them remind you that you are capable of overcoming challenges you never thought possible. Draw strength from the victories of others and let them fuel your own journey towards hope and renewal. Section 5. Your move, a leap of faith. Faith, you see, isn't about having all the answers or living a life free of pain. It's about taking that first step, even when you can't see the entire staircase. It's about trusting that even if you stumble, you'll be caught. Your move doesn't have to be grand or heroic. Start small. Offer a silent prayer for guidance. Reach out to someone who has walked a similar path. Take one day at a time, focusing on the good, however small it may seem. Section 6. The dawn after darkness. Remember, the sun always rises after the darkest hour. Your current circumstance does not define your worth or dictate your future. You are stronger than you think, more resilient than you realize, and you are not alone. So take heart, dear friend. This is not the end of your story. This is simply a chapter, a turning point. Embrace the lessons, learn from the challenges, and emerge from the fire stronger and more radiant than ever before. Your greatest victories are yet to come,